Ladies and gentlemen,
it's about that time.
Sports. Rapp.
Come on. And it goes a little something like this.
Sports. Rapp.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Sports. Rapp.
Welcome to Sports Rapp Live, everyone. I'm your host, Adam Rapp, broadcasting from Junction Bar and Grill, 160 West Gray in the shadow of downtown Houston, where every Thursday night is steak night. Nice cool night like tonight, man. You come in, get a cold beverage and a nice piece of meat along with your potatoes. And we've got 40 screens of live sports action for your viewing pleasure. We got basketball on, we got the Rockets on, of course the Alamo Bowl with the Heisman Trophy winner, RG3. It's all on here at Junction Bar and Grill. And we made a big announcement last week, but before we get back into that, whether you're listening live online right now or you're checking out the show via our podcast on sportsrapplive.com, and that's rap with 2 P's. Why is that?
Because 2 P's are better than 1.
That's right. We had Soccer Talker sitting right here in this chair last week.
I'm sorry.
But Andrew is back riding shotgun with us tonight, and we are very happy to have you back.
How was that party? Free.
Exactly. Take advantage.
If it's free, give me 7 or 8. That's what I say.
Hey, there you go. And a couple of plates of food.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Well, hey, you know what? The holidays came and went. Well, we still got New Year's coming, but Christmas came and went. And those streets staying safe here in Texas because of our men and women in uniform. So we want to thank them. Absolutely thank them.
The streets stayed safe, but not the malls.
That's because everybody was out on the road, keeping the road safe. We'll get into that later on when Kadoma stops by for, of course, we had a big announcement with Kadoma last week with the H-Town Sneaker Summit right around the corner. 30 days away, I believe, officially.
We need one of those little Pentecostal, countdown little calendars.
Every time you open a little door.
Oh, it's a new sneaker.
It's a different sneaker. Man,
the 30 days of sneakerhood.
There you go. That brain's always working on that.
Another way to make some money.
There you go.
That's right. Well, speaking of making money, this is the hardest working DJ in Houston.
Thank you,
His name is DJ Gons, and of course,
what's up?
We talked about Christmas a little bit last week.
Yeah, I got me some Gentleman Jack.
Very nice.
When are we gonna split it?
Nothing wrong with
I was gonna bring it today, but I forgot. But I got your gift, so it was all.
Yeah,
good.
It was a good gift you got me, by the way. Thank you.
No problem, man.
Absolutely. Andrew's gonna be nice and comfy, sipping on something himself real soon in that cup. But man, you know what? We're gonna go ham tonight. It's our last show of 2011. We're going to take it back to the old school without having to hit that dump button. We did good last week, did we not?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
We were pretty clean last week, Andrew. I got to say, man.
I heard about a Ralph person that was, a Ralphiel that was not so clean.
Yeah, well, we banned him for tonight.
Minus the swag.
We banned Ralph. No, I'm just kidding. Ralph's checking in right now on the Ustream, which you guys can do if you want to hear the show live, of course. We got the beep on deck, just in case.
There you go.
But I mentioned that Soccer Talker was here last week. Well, tonight we sent him over to the Rockets versus Spurs game to cover the game.
He's on location.
He is on location. We're going to check in with him.
And I bet he's booing right now.
Via Skype. Oh, yeah.
This Spurs team is not
I'll
doing
tell you what,
good.
man. Let's dial up Luis right now while you can, Gons. And let's check in with Luis over there at Toyota Center. Gons has brought the phone call.
Probably calling in from a bathroom. He's like, "Oh, I'm in the stall. It's not looking real good."
He's throwing up.
Let me see.
All right, 832. Oh, should we not? We should give out Luis's.
No, we'll do it. We'll do it in another. Well, let me see here. I'll do it silently.
Dial him up. All right. Well, hey, we're going to talk NBA for sure. We're going to talk about these Rockets. We're going to talk about these Lakers a little bit. They're off to a 1-2 start, and I think they're done already. That team, unless they get somebody in the middle.
You want to bury him? Bury him.
Well, I never count Kobe out, but then again, they just
that's my man.
Oh, we're calling Luis. Here we go. Let's see if we get him on the phone. This is live radio, ladies and gentlemen.
Boo. Boo. You know why he didn't pick up?
Because the Spurs are
The
losing by
Spurs are
20.
getting their butt kicked right now. That's why.
Man, Luis, we're going to have to text him and tell him to answer his damn
No
phone.
bueno, sir. No bueno.
We're trying to check out our new Skype tool here that
Yep.
DJ Gon's brought to the table. Up.
There we go. There we go.
All right. Hey, Andrew, you said that you were actually interested in the NBA this week,
Yeah, it's the first week.
and it caught your attention right off the
It
bat.
did.
'cause
I watched
normally-
a little Christmas games. I watched some games this week. Try to, keep up. Just trying to keep up with what's going on. I don't watch a lot of the games, actually, individual games. But I'll catch a fourth quarter here and there. If it's on TNT or NBA TV or ESPN or something there, I could just tune in right away. If I can just flip the channel over and, watch, I'll tune in. But yeah, a few things caught my eye. We'll get into that when we get to the NBA stuff.
Absolutely.
I got some feelings about these Clippers. I got some feelings about the Mavs. Devil the Lakers.
Yeah. The Heat. How could you not mention the
Yeah,
Heat?
we'll get to that. We'll get to them.
All right, well, it's a 66-game sprint, man, so we're going to have to stay on top of the NBA. Before we know it's going to be springtime, it's going to be March Madness. We're going to talk some college basketball tonight, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We missed out on college sports last week because you weren't here.
That's right. You probably didn't miss much, but we're ratcheting up to conference play this week. We first got our conference games in last night and tonight, and we're going to be going forward. So big games coming up this weekend. Big games coming up for the future in conference play. Because I'm telling you right now, we're just heading into January. March will be here before you know it.
Yep.
You better believe it. You better believe
It's going
it.
to creep up on us.
Well, let's tell people where they'll be listening to us starting on January 12th, all the way through March Madness and into who knows when, That's going to be Sports Talk 790. We're joining the family. We officially got welcomed on Twitter, iHeartRadio app. If you're on the go, of course, we got the new H-Town Sneaker Summit flyer with that very information on the back with Sports Rap Live, so we'll be showing you that later on. But that iHeartRadio app is worldwide.
Yeah, and it's not just the Sports Radio 790. There's all kinds of other stations on there, too.
Absolutely. Similar to Pandora, but they'll be able to catch Sports Rap Live on there, man. I'm really stoked about that.
No excuse. You can't miss the show now.
That's right.
No
That's
excuse.
right. We're on terrestrial radio, internet, iStreams.
You can come find us here right now.
That's right. The best is here because you can't see it right now on the camera, but it's all about the Rap Pack and who's in the building. So
It's true.
that's right. That's right. Well, hey, we're going to get into the rap sheet, of course. It's the last weekend of the NFL season. I'm really disappointed in the Pro Bowl voting to the fact that Dwayne Brown and Brian Cushing did not get voted in to the Pro Bowl, or even J.J. Watt.
That doesn't mean anything, though. If you didn't make the first wave of Pro Bowl, players, you're gonna make the second wave or the third wave. Sometimes there's a fourth wave of players that get
But
in.
Dwayne Brown is a first wave, first ballot.
Oh, no doubt.
Pro
he,
Bowler.
he did get slighted. He did get snubbed. There's no doubt about that. Him and Cushing and some of the other guys on the offensive line, clearly, they got snubbed. But it's not as if they're not going to go there.
Very true.
Well, actually, they're not going to go there because they're going to be in the Super Bowl.
There you go. Well said, sir. Well, we'll break down. The playoff positioning is still kind of hazy right now in the AFC, so we'll talk about the scenarios.
It's set in the NFC, barring one matchup, but there's kind of just positional, strategy that's going on. Is figuring, is this team going to win their game? So then we have to rest our starters, with New Orleans, different scenarios like that. In the AFC, there are teams still fighting for their playoff lives. They have, hopefully gets a little bit of luck here and there, but there are a few teams that are still trying to play their way in.
Well, back to the NFC. It all comes down for the NFC East. Sunday night, Cowboys-Giants
You know who I got?
for the division. You got those Giants.
Hell yeah.
Yep. So you got in that game.
Giants.
I think the Giants take them. I think they really disrupt Jerry Jones's ego or Jerry Jones's vibe right now in Dallas.
Man, that guy, when he's coming down on the sidelines calling plays, I mean, Al Davis 2.0. I mean, seriously.
That's very true.
Seriously.
Minus the glasses with the diamond.
He's
diamond chain.
probably a better talent evaluator than Al Davis, but he's pretty much the reincarnation at this point in his career. I mean, he's over there probably picking up the hotline. Hey, run a fade. Throw it to Dez. Where's Felix?
Let me get Romo on the headset.
Yeah. No more Witten. That's what he's probably saying.
Well, that's the only way that they've gotten this far, that they
I
have
agree.
a chance
I
to win
agree.
the division, is Romo to Witten. Well, hey, we'll get into all the NFL talk, I promise you. The bowl season is in full swing, Andrew, and we're going to go over some of the bowls that have already happened while you were gone last couple weeks.
Dude, the MAC, have you guys been watching these MAC bowl games? Incredible.
I'll
So
tell you
much
what,
fun.
man. I'll tell you what, the MAC
Maction.
has always been fun.
Maction. You're not gonna have any.
Maction?
Yeah, Maction. A, you're not gonna have any defense. B, one team is gonna screw it up at the end and kind of play their way out of the game. And C, it's gonna be at least 80 combined points. I mean, last night what was it like between can't remember the team I was watching, but it was like 80 points combined at
It was
least.
Toledo and
Air Force.
And Air Force, yeah.
Yeah, Toledo,
Yeah.
man, that game was crazy.
Yeah, the only one I'm worried about is the BCS one. BCS Championship.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll
There's
get-
way too many bowls. That's just one thing.
But see, that's what I like about it is college football.
I mean, that's a money paradise for sponsors and all that, but I'm like, man, that's just way too
as
many.
a fan, though, it's like every day I wake up, hey, I got
That's
another college
true.
football game on.
That's true, but there's
Especially
some.
during the holidays.
Yeah, I mean, there's some where you're like, really? UCLA and that bowl? Really? That's just
Yeah,
weird,
UCLA,
you know?
though, they shouldn't have even made a
Oh,
bowl.
that
Yeah,
Illinois
yeah.
and UCLA bowl was, it should have been called the horrific.com bowl.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're both
the,
coaches.
the mediocre bowl.
Yeah, well,
that's
it's
pretty
both two
much.
coaches that got fired for pretty much incompetence.
Right. Exactly. Well, man, all of that, and at the end of the show, we've got our bad raps of the year.
Of the year.
Yep. Well, I didn't even mention Sneak of the Week number 125 coming up. Our Sneak of the Year, which will be on the table.
Wow.
The DeLorean's en route, if you know what I mean.
Hot fire.
Yep. We've got Bun B in the building, of course, with our Sneak of the Week, and we've got more, man. We've got a runner-up.
That
we're gonna talk
Lambo
about.
door box still trips me up.
Oh, on the
The
heliums?
Lambo box? Oh,
Yeah,
my goodness.
yeah, that was sick. That was some of the best packaging of the year for sure.
That's insane.
For the Adidas Helium pack. Well, all of that, then we're going to get into our bad raps of the year. And I think Kadoma brought up a good point. We should have some sports resolutions for 2012.
Yeah, we should.
Just some quick ones. We'll do that at the end of the show with the bad rap. All right, well, it's all that and so much more right here on Sports Rap Live. Shout out to the Rap Pack for being in the building. Shout out to our staff. Appreciate it here at Junction Bar and Grill. And we'll be right back on Sports Rap Live.